Yeah, man. So there's a good story. Well, kind of a bit of a story behind this. So years ago now, Kevin and I have known each other for years. I mean, that's probably the caveat. We've known each other since we were like, 18?
Yeah, I think 2001.
Yeah, so we've known each other for years. Basically, Leafie came about because, long story short, I got my dad onto CBD long before it kind of became like a media darling. Back in the day, like before it was kind of like really having that growth stage. I got my dad on CBD for a health condition. And my dad came to see me. I was living in Chamonix for the winter and skiing a lot. And my dad came to see me while he was taking CBD for this health condition. And I'd been out on the slopes all day, and he was like, take some of this, it'll be great for your muscles. And up to this point, I kind of heard of CBD, and I was like, CBD, this weed that doesn't do anything. I'm not interested. And then had it and went skiing the next day, and literally really felt the benefits and all of that. So we started looking into this and thinking like, look, this could be something. We were so ahead of the time. Like this could be something. And we started looking at doing a brand, kind of together. And my background's in marketing, so I kind of looked at it and said, look, it looks like everyone's just buying the same oil from America, putting it in bottles with a different label on and selling it. And I kind of looked at, like all the problems that brands have with like marketing CBD on Facebook and Meta. I was like, look, there's a bit of an opportunity here. No one's really talking about this. Let's, start like a magazine style website talking about it. And then brands can advertise with us. And, instead of us trying to just flog the same thing to everyone, we can, we can do some education. We can get, we're both kind of quite passionate about sort of cannabis and generally drug reform in general. So it could be like, it could lead on to something. And it did.
Yeah.
Basically, that
was at the end of 2018, wasn't it? I came up here and went to that cafe. What was it called? The Moose
Cafe. Yeah. I've still got the notebook where we sat down and we sort of sketched these ideas about having like a website that was like, kind of magazine style, maybe having products on there and all that kind of thing.
And then we launched in March
2019. Very, very nearly our 5th birthday next month.
Nice.
That's kind of where we got where we were. So we started off with CBD, and then when everyone else started talking about that, it was around COVID actually. I remember it was during COVID, and we wrote an article like speculative, like, could legalizing cannabis pay for basically what, Rishi Sunak was just dishing money out right left and centre. Like, could legalizing cannabis cover the bill? And it was kind of one of the first articles we had that did really went into the thousands.
It's still doing well.
Kind of viral for the want of a better word. And that was kind of like, because we were umming and ahhing about it for ages, whether to start talking about cannabis. You were like, you wanted to get straight on there.
Yeah.
I was like, hang on, let's just focus on CBD a little bit. We did this one article. I was like, yeah, all right, you win. So yeah, and then psychedelics, obviously, kind of
just a natural
transition.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of ummed and ahed about launching a second title that was psychedelics focused. What are we going to call it? We're going to call it Huxley. After bought the domain and everything.
You forgot that.
But then we just thought, no, Leafie's the natural home for it. The people who are interested in cannabis, there's kind of a huge crossover. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the foundation of what we do and where we came from. And, we're just still kind of doing that now. And it's going all right.
Yeah, it's been a really good time, actually, hasn't it?
It's been a journey.
We've had our ups and downs.
Yeah.
It would be, and things could always be better. We could be,
That's true. Anything, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Anything, you should always try and be, like tomorrow be a little bit better than yesterday, and that all adds up. So yeah, that's kind of.
But we're happy with what we've achieved so far, and we know there's lots more to come.